Hey everyone, and welcome back to another under $5 eShop deals video, where we take a look at some of the best games currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop, all the while staying under an incredibly low price of only $5. So today I've got another list of 11 great games to pick up for this week, but just before we jump into that, a quick reminder for anyone who might be new here, don't forget to drop your comment down below and be subscribed to the channel to be automatically entered in the $10 eShop gift card giveaway. All you need to do after that is check out next week's video to see if you won. Also, if you did miss the latest eShop deals video, I will be linking that down below. You can always check it out because a lot of those deals are still running today. So now with all that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the deals. Just remember, if you are liking the content, hit that like button. So our first deal for today is going to be on Children of Morta that is now 80% off, $4.37, and will be running till February 3rd. Now this game is a narrative-driven action RPG with roguelike elements that follows the Bergson family, protectors of Mount Morta, as they battle against an encroaching corruption. In the game, you'll need to alternate between family members, each with unique abilities and fighting styles, in procedurally generated dungeons filled with enemies and packed with lore. The developers have really managed to craft a beautiful action RPG that excels in storytelling, character diversity, and emotional depth. Overall, if you're a fan of narrative-driven roguelikes, this game should be a must-play on your list.
Don't care about that lately.
Now we also have Fury Unleashed that is back to 90% off, only $1.99, and will be running till February 1st. Now this game is a roguelike action platformer that takes place within the pages of a comic book, and you'll be controlling a character navigating through procedurally generated levels filled with enemies, traps, and bosses. The game emphasizes fast-paced combat, combo mechanics, and once again is defined by its unique comic book art style. Now, one of the best points of this game is the inclusion of a local cooperative mode that adds an extra layer of fun, allowing you to team up and tackle the game's challenges with a friend. I also really enjoy the combo mechanics that encourage aggressive, fast-paced gameplay, and will really reward you as you become more skilled with powerful boosts. I do want to warn, however, this game can be quite challenging, especially if you're a newcomer to the roguelike genre, and it can lead to some frustration. If you're up to it, however, at this amazing price, this game is a real steal.
No enemy will stand in my way when I'll unleash my fury.
Now next, that brings us to 3000 Duel that is back to 70% off, $4.49, and will be running till January 29th. Now this game is a dark fantasy action-adventure game with Metroidvania elements. In the game, you'll control an amnesiac warrior exploring a vast interconnected world filled with secrets, challenging enemies, and tough boss battles. The game has a strong emphasis on exploration, fast-paced combat, and gradual character progression. They really have managed to deliver a solid Metroidvania with satisfying combat and a truly atmospheric design. And I really think this will be a very enjoyable experience for fans of exploration-driven action games. Now next we have Blood Will Be Spilled that is back to 87% off, $1.99, and will be running till January 29th. Now this game is a story-driven 2D platformer with tactical combat set in a Wild West inhabited by anthropomorphic insects. In the game, you'll take control of Jack, a mosquito bounty hunter seeking revenge as he battles enemies, solves puzzles, and navigates a gritty, hand-drawn world. This really is a unique and visually striking platformer that manages to combine tactical combat with a gritty Western narrative, and is truly going to be a great choice for anyone seeking a distinctive, story-driven experience.
I'll bury him. Jack, the cavalry's here.
Anytime you're ready, boys.
Now next, we have Moonlighter, the Complete Edition, that is 85% off, $4.34, and will be running till February 3rd. Now this game combines dungeon crawling with shop management, as you take on the role of Will, a shopkeeper by day and adventurer by night, as he explores procedurally generated dungeons, battles monsters, and sells loot to fund his quests. Not to mention that the Complete Edition also includes all DLC, expanding the game with new content and mechanics. This game really ends up being a very charming and addictive blend of action management. And I really think it's going to be a fantastic choice for players that are seeking a unique and engaging gameplay loop.
Our dreams. Just realize.
And now our next game is going to be my pick of the week by far, and that is Rising Hell. That is 60% off, $3.99, and will be running till January 24th. Now this game is a fast-paced vertical roguelike platformer set in a hellish gothic world. In it, you'll need to ascend procedurally generated levels filled with deadly traps, swarms of demonic enemies, and towering bosses. With adrenaline-pumping combat, a fantastic heavy metal soundtrack, and unique characters with distinct abilities, the game offers a challenging and intense experience. This really is a visually striking roguelike that excels in its unique vertical-style gameplay. And it is really one of the must-play games for fans of challenging, action-packed roguelikes, especially those who enjoy gothic-themed worlds. Now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be Apache Helicopter, who said, "Puzzle Bubble looks fun." And I do agree, if you're looking for a really fun puzzle game to kill some time, Puzzle Bubble is going to be a great pickup. Now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. So now jumping back into the deals, we have Oaken, that is 80% off, $3.99, and will be running till January 30th. Now this game is a tactical roguelike set in a mystical world inspired by nature and folklore. You'll have to guide a cast of spirits and creatures through hexagonal grid-based combat, using strategic positioning and unique abilities to overcome procedurally generated challenges. The game emphasizes deck building mechanics, where you need to customize your abilities and adapt to evolving scenarios. This is a visually captivating roguelike that combines tactical combat with deck building and will be a great choice for anyone who enjoys strategy-driven games with a unique aesthetic. We also have Saga of the Moon Priestess, that is back to 50% off, $2.99, and will be running till January 24th. Now this game is a top-down action-adventure game that combines elements of hack-and-slash gameplay with exploration and puzzle solving. Overall, this is like a bite-sized take on the Legend of Zelda formula. Now the best part of this game is that overall the dungeons are pretty well designed, offering a nice progression one to the other. The overworld also offers a couple of little hidden secrets that can extend the gameplay a little bit. On the downside, however, it really is a bite-sized adventure that will generally take you between 4 to 6 hours to complete. And although the game does a pretty good job reproducing most of the Zelda-like tropes, the combat is a little stiff. But if you're looking for a decent Zelda-like adventure that doesn't require a big time investment, at this new low price, I think this one is definitely worth a pickup. By the way, our next great game is going to be Blazing Beaks, that is now 87% off, $1.99, and will be running till January 27th. Now this game is a roguelike twin-stick shooter where you control various birds battling their way through randomized levels filled with enemies and traps. The game really emphasizes risk-reward mechanics, as you have to manage cursed items that provide benefits but also impose penalties. This ends up being a very charming and challenging roguelike shooter that excels in its strategic mechanics and replayability. And this is just another game that's going to be a fantastic pick for fans of fast-paced roguelikes and twin-stick shooters. Now we also have Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix that is back to 90% off, $3.99, and will be running till January 30th. Now this game is a kart racing game featuring characters from the various Nickelodeon franchises. You'll be racing on themed tracks, using power-ups and special abilities to gain an edge over your competitors. The game includes a single-player mode, multiplayer races, and a variety of customization options for karts and characters. Now first of all, I do want to specify this second entry is much better than the first, with tracks with much better designs, a better character roster, and just overall better gameplay. There's also a lot more strategic depth to this one through the customization of those karts and the different crew members. And overall, while this might not have the depth or polish of something like Mario Kart, At this extremely low price, it's nonetheless a very enjoyable game for casual play at parties or just with family. Now last on our list for this week, we have Dungeonoid 2 Awakening that is now 60% off, $3.59, and will be running till January 24th. Now this game is an arcade-style dungeon crawler that combines elements of classic block-breaking games with slight action RPG mechanics. In the game, you'll have to make your way through various medieval-themed levels, destroying blocks to uncover treasures and enemies, and level up your character to face increasingly challenging foes. This game emphasizes fast-paced, reflex-based gameplay and the strategic use of your abilities. Overall, this is a truly unique and interesting take on the block-breaking gameplay that really excels in creative mechanics and replayability. I do want to warn, however, the game can become quite challenging, but it's nonetheless going to be an excellent choice for fans of classic arcade games with a truly unique twist. We're at the end of today's eShop deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so important here at the channel. And don't forget, on the way out, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on the notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.